Hi there, my name is Jochem, but you can call me John because I know that's easier for you in English. I am a Dutch entrepreneur and I want to share you something about my entrepreneurial life here in the Netherlands. This is my first time speaking in English, so let's see how it works out. I know I've been making podcasts for quite some time now and always in our Dutch language. But this time I will try to do it in English as well. And please leave a rating, a thumbs up or something, and subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about my entrepreneurial journey. As I said, my name is Jochem, but you can call me John because the is difficult for most English speaking people. So welcome back to my weekly podcast where I share a lot about my entrepreneurial life, about the things I do in business. I will get back to that a little bit later today. And I'll share some tips for you to help you in your own professional life. Okay, let me first introduce myself. My name is Jochem and I live in the Netherlands in a small town, Zwolle, which is almost centered in the Netherlands. So you can, within 2 hours driving, you can reach every other city in our country, which is great because for my business, I drive a lot to my clients. My company is my last name, Van Doornmolen, and I offer leadership development programs to sales organizations. I started my business in 2018. I wanted to improve the lives of sales management and sales account managers in companies to help them improve their productivity and to see to help them get a better understanding about how to get more clients, to get a feeling about how to make your offering more suitable for your customers. So that was 2018, about 8 years ago now. And I've worked for several companies in the past years. Mostly IT companies or tech companies, solution selling companies. So companies that don't offer a off-the-shelf product, but mostly solutions, which is not something you can pick up. So you need to have a good story as an account manager or as a representative of your company. So, and I did it from another brand, which was Sales Experts. That was our brand up until a year ago or something. The name of the company is still Sales Experts, but in the market we offer our services as Van Doornmolen. So that's one thing. And I was mainly focusing on sales organization and account management and sales management. But the last couple of years, I transferred a little bit to the leadership development in general. So for various organizations, not just sales organizations, but I help sales organizations improve their product market fit and to help them to reach the right clients at the right times. So that, in a nutshell, that's me, and maybe later on I will tell you a little bit more about my background, but that's what I'm doing right now. So offering the leadership development programs to various companies and speaking to various groups of mostly account managers or other people about leadership, about sales, about understanding how to sell your product, about how to get your appointment. And mostly in Western Europe, so mostly the Netherlands, but also Belgium and Germany, which are really completely different markets. So you need to do something else in those different areas. As you might know, the Netherlands is quite small, so you need to, if you want to expand your business, you often go to other countries such as Belgium, which is below us, or the UK, or of course Germany. From my experience, most companies want to try to enter the German market, but that market is a lot different than the Dutch market. For example, IT solutions are on a really completely different level in Germany than in the Netherlands. So, in my weekly podcast, I'll tell you a little bit more about my journey of the last week or last few weeks, and I'll tell you something about the things I want to provide you to take it with you on your own, in your own entrepreneurial life, or in your own professional life, or maybe in your personal life. So it's mostly about leadership development of your own life, your own work, your own being. Yeah. So the first one is, I always choose topics that come to my mind because of some situation I've been in. And for me to, I write it down in my book about that situation, and then I'll come on to a topic. So the first one is, if you're not happy with the situation you're in, you can change it. So, for instance, let's say you're working somewhere as an account manager or as some other function, and you have your manager that's always looking over your shoulder, or is always telling you something you don't want to do, or is telling you something that it just bothers you, that the contact you have with your management or with your coworker. So if that's the case, and you want to change, you're not happy with the situation, you can change it. Or in your personal life, let's say, for instance, you don't have contact with your brother or your sister or whatever, or your relationship with your partner is a little bit difficult. You can change the situation if you're not happy about it. And most people think and say, but to change my situation, he or she should be doing something different, or he or she is bothering me. But it only takes one to change that situation. That's the one who is that's you. You can change your situation. You can change your situation despite what anyone else says or thinks. You are able to change the situation. You yourself. You can confront the person with what you are feeling about how they are confronting you, or you can just apply for another job at another company, or you can do something else. So you have the keys for more success in your own life. Don't make it depend on someone else, or the choices someone else makes. So that's the first one for this week. The second one is the power of breathing. I don't want to go too soft in this podcast, but the power of breathing. To breathe right, to inhale and exhale on the right way, helps you relax in your own body, or lift you up if necessary. We did a talk a few months ago to a group about the power of breathing and the power of silence, actually. When you have a meeting with your potential customer about your proposal, and the customer saying something to you that you don't like, or you don't have an answer right away, you can just stop talking and just wait for 3 or 4 seconds. You can count it in your head, and it will make you slow down, and it will make you ease in the moment, and it will help you move on in the situation. I use breathing a lot in my life, just to relax or just to pump myself up. For instance, if I'm talking to the camera like right now, or if I'm talking for a group, it depends on the energy you want to show and you want to have in your body. So you can change your breathing, and you can change your mindset with it. Believe me, it's true. Third is take time for short breaks. As an entrepreneur or as a busy professional, you want to achieve all your goals you set yourself, or your coworker sets you, or your manager, and you work hard, still going and going and going, never taking breaks, because you think, I first want to finish this, or I first want to call that customer, or I first want to go to that meeting. But relax, take some time for short breaks. It can be just a short walk of 5 or 10 minutes, or it can just be a moment of just sitting somewhere and looking out the window to the cars or whatever. If you take short breaks, if you take the time for short breaks, you'll be able to relax in your life, and ultimately you will work harder, or at least more productive in the future. Because if you take short breaks, you can relax in your mind and in your body, and then you can work harder after it. It really is. I think those are the 3 topics of this week. So the first one is, if you're not happy with a certain situation, you are the one to change it. The second one is the power of breathing. Take time for short breaths, or there are a lot of videos or a lot of apps that can help you understand the way you need to breathe, or books. And the third one is, take short breaks during work or during your day to make you understand and make you feel you're in the moment, and it will help you work more productive. So that's it for this week. I'm very interested in about what you think about this podcast. I have the Dutch version as well, but it's a hard language for others to listen to. Of course, it is. There are subtitles, of course. But in the future, I will try to see if it works to do this in English as well. So we'll see. Hope to see you soon. It's always a talk between you and me, so we are just with the 2 of us, yeah? Or if you're walking somewhere in the park, I'm just in your ears. We are just together. So you can say whatever you want, and I will do the same. Okay. Hey, thanks a lot for listening, and thanks a lot for looking. See you next week, and take a good, I don't know. I'll see you next week. Ciao.